Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I've received a package from my friend Thomas. I haven't done a video like this in a while. Thomas is a well-known collector in the collector world, and he sent me a package full of Arnold mags that I've been meaning to purchase for many years. So I'm really excited about this. I literally just opened the package and I'm slipping it out as we speak. And here are the contents. I just like to protect the addresses. And yeah, haven't seen what's in here yet. Can't wait to open this folder. There it is for Carlos. Great, here we go. All right, so we start off with Craftsport Review. Now, for those of you that don't know, Craftsport Review is really famous in regards to Arnold Schwarzenegger, because in this particular magazine, which later became Sport Review, which was basically affiliated with the Weeder magazines, Arnold's very first cover came out in Craftsport Review. It was actually number 20 from memory, and that's when he won the Mr. Europe. So soon right after, of course, Arnold kept being shown in many of these and promoted, of course, in many of these magazines until, of course, Weeder found out about him. So here we have 24, one that I've been missing. Then we've got number 34. I don't know if I should actually remove these. I'll just fold it like it was before. Number 34 with Peter Gottlob. He was quite famous at the time, around the Arnold era in Germany. Pretty massive figure. Rick Wayne. This is number 35. Whom Arnold met the first time in the I think it was 1966 or 1967 Mr. Universe competition. Here we have an Arnold cover. There he is right next to Bill Pearl. A very tanned Bill Pearl. This is when Bill won the professional NABBA Mr. Universe, and Arnold, I think, had just won, from memory, his first amateur Mr. Universe. I'm pretty sure that's what happened that day. It was 1967, and I believe that's Franz Dischinger on top here, who was Arnold's training partner. You have another one of Arnold's training partners, and that's Helmut Riedmeier, who I've tried to contact again and again, but because I want to have an interview with him or with Franz Dischinger, who was on the cover here. But yeah, these guys are very elusive, and to be honest, I have a feeling that they are always trying to protect the image of Arnold and not say anything, which is why they are so reluctant to give interviews. And I mean, I'm trying so hard to get in touch with these guys, but they just simply will not allow me. Yeah, it's pretty sad in that respect, but anyway, it's what it is. Here we have a great cover from an Australian very rare magazine. It's called Muscle Builder. When Muscle Builder stopped and became Flex in America, Muscle Builder in Australia continued, and I know all of this because, of course, I lived in Australia since I was a child and grew up as a teenager, idolizing Arnold and Lou Ferrigno and Frank Zane and everybody else, and used to read all the muscle mags back then. And I've got a really nice collection of Australian Muscle Builder. Again, real retro mags, excellent information. Haven't covered it at all on this channel, but you can see the kind of information that would be in there with Arnold on the cover. And I mean, check that out. You even got the Total Arm Blaster back then being advertised. Awesome stuff. I mean, this is just as good as it gets. Then we've got our number 50. That's Carl Keinrath, who recently passed away. I'm being in touch with his friends and family for some specific reasons. Hope to bring you more information on that in the future. Here we have a very rare, extremely rare album of Sport Review. Now I own 2 of the 4. There was 1, 2, 3, and 4. I own 3 and 4. These are really, really rare. What else do we have here? We should have, oh yeah, they're all coming up. Now this is from, oh my lord, this is the 1966 international competition from Essen in Germany, where Larry Scott actually guest posed. That's a really, as you can see, Gust Star Larry Scott. Extremely rare. Extremely rare. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Arnold may have been in that competition. He may have actually won that I need to check out the results and all of this from this competition, but it's quite rare because it was one of the few times that Larry actually guest posed in a competition in Europe. It's really interesting stuff. Another very interesting muscle builder. This is where Arnold's report of the Junior Mr. Europe appeared. That's why I wanted to have a copy of this. I actually want to gift it to Arnold. I'm hoping that he does more meet and greets. I'm actually trying to collect a few magazines to actually gift to him because I know he likes putting them up on his wall in his home. He is also, by the way, a golden era bookworm. He is also a collector of books and magazines, just like I am. He appreciates the history, and he's missing magazines like these, which is why I want to gift them to him. Here is an extremely rare magazine of Arnold, one that I've been missing for a really long time. Number 37 of Craftsport Review. I can't wait to have a look inside. Again, beautiful condition. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, this is great. It's like, it's like opening a Christmas present from Santa in November. I mean, look at this. This is what it's all about. Now, this one I've been missing as well for a really long time. In complete condition, mint condition, just like you just bought it yesterday. Here is Arnold at, he must be here in his very early 20s or 20 years of age, just around the time he won his first Mr. Universe competition, and just before he would reach California. So, yeah, just looking absolutely beastly. Look at that. Look at the tiny waist. Massive arms, massive chest. Damn, man, it's incredible. Here's another great magazine, Sport Review. Sport and Fitness with Arnold on the cover. Of course, when he was already a movie star, and most likely had already started serving, I believe, as the chairman for Sport and Fitness in the US. He was really going places back then. Again, this is now the 90s, so you can't expect anything but enhanced athletes. But yeah, you got some good stuff in here. Here we have Mike Christian's routines, and I don't know who else is in. I've never seen this magazine before, but yeah, I mean, you can only imagine. The late Sonny Schmidt, of course, and much more. Awesome. And final one, extremely rare, Body Power. A UK magazine from July 1988, from the 80s. Here we have some rare photos of Arnold in the Alps. Awesome. Never seen this mag again, ever. And it's a UK mag, so you're going to find some really cool information here on bodybuilding routines. This is the kind of stuff I really like to read. Yeah, I mean, just quickly going through it because it's available. Oh, here we go. There's a rare photo of Franco. This is great. Another nice one of Dave Draper here. There's some really cool stuff already I'm seeing. Nothing on Arnold yet, except for that photo. Assuming there's stuff on Arnold in here, but yeah, I mean, can't see it yet. Hoping there's information on Arnold in here regardless. Maybe if I just quickly go to the contents page, I'll see something. Apologies. Here we go. Meet the real Arnold. Well, where's the story? Arnold. Here we go. Page 72. So there is a story on Arnold. Just have to go all the way to the back. That's rather unusual. Usually they put the story that's featured on the front cover on the front of the magazine. Oh, here we go. Arnold. Now here's some really rare photos of Arnold. Again, his photos from a very young Arnold doing all these exercises. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Very rare stuff here. So yeah, that was it. That was it. Well, I was hoping the whole magazine was going to be dedicated to Arnold. Unfortunately, it was not. Just a short segment, but these photos are really nice. And that was it, really. A beautiful collection of Arnold magazines, as well as other magazines featuring Arnold or historically significant ones for my collection. Those of his friends, training partners, or himself, of course. Yeah, I mean, these are the ones that I really needed. Now I actually have a complete collection of Craftsport Review up to about 50, number 50. And then from then on, I'm missing just a few. And then I would have a pretty much complete collection. And to me, it's very important because, of course, I study the history of bodybuilding, and Arnold Schwarzenegger being such an important part of the history of bodybuilding. A lot of that information that is rare is found in these German magazines, which I can, of course, read. So I do hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I don't do these as often as I should, of these fantastic, excuse my elfish socks there. It's Christmas time here in my family, so I always, you know, make it a merry time with my children, dressing up like an elf. Anyway, yeah, just leave you with these great covers of Arnold. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave some positive comments. If you still enjoy these videos that I sometimes do. Yeah, again, big thank you to Thomas. What about you guys? Do you guys collect magazines? Do you guys enjoy reading retro mags and looking at all these awesome photos from the past? I definitely do. Leave me your comments. Yeah, that's it from me. Again, have a great day, and yeah, see you next time. Online training is now available, including my new program, Novice to Classic, a program geared towards beginners and novices looking at developing a classic physique, as well as Classic Cut, geared at those who wish to lose weight and gain muscle fast. Details available at www.goldeneraBooking.com. Need a bodybuilding poster for your gym or office? Then check out Iron Man Magazine archive.smugmug.com for the highest quality posters on the planet. Scroll through the galleries of all the legends, including greats such as Arnold, Frank Zane, Sergio Oliva, Serge Nubret, Tom Platz, and Larry Scott, and much, much more, and select your poster now. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Vince Gironda's approach to bodybuilding, his principles, and all these tips of wisdom that he has, I mean, there's so much stuff that probably hasn't been proven by science, and it will take science to prove or disprove Vince. But to be honest, these 3 books, I believe, which I call the Classic Physique Bundle, are the best books that Vince ever came out with. And they, of course, are the Wild Physique, the Master Series, and the Pro Series. Have a look at it this way. The Wild Physique, I believe, is like the ABCs of Vince Gironda's principles to bodybuilding. He teaches you the exercises and his principles. But how do you put them together? Well, the Master Series is a 14-month program of using all of these principles, all of the diets that Vince came out with, all of the exercises. And believe me, it's a brilliant, brilliant program. Many people have used it. I know personally a lot of bodybuilders that have actually used it and made fantastic results with it. And of course, the Pro Series was a book that he came out with later on, specially targeted for getting into competition. It's just these 3 books, as I call it, the Classic Physique Bundle, Vince's best work, and available, of course, at www.goldenerabookworm.com. Now, the Pro Series of Bodybuilding, which was targeted for professional bodybuilders, contains 6 programs, each of which go for 2 months each. So it's a whole year, again, in preparation for competition. To support your favorite YouTube channel, please visit teespring.com/stores/goldenerabookworm for merchandise, including t-shirts, hoodies, face masks, phone cases, and much, much more. Once again, at teespring.com/stores/goldenerabookworm. Become a patron at www.patreon.com/goldenerabookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. To take full advantage of my collaborations, use code GEB20 with NSPNutrition.com and VinceGironda.com, as well as code BOOKWORM12 at OSL.com for a discount at checkout.